Hello, how's it going? Just gotta adjust the music so we can hear it. Hi everybody, how's it going? Can you all hear me? Good, we're live, we're live, we're live. How are you guys? See I see chat? Alright. You hear me? Okay, good. What's up, everybody? Let me get into the Discord. Uh-oh. So you guys can hear the other people happening.
That's what I said I wanted.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Waz. Hey, everybody.
Can you guys hear them? Let's see. Say hi, everybody. Introduce yourselves.
My name's Alec. I'm a designer here at Yacht Club Games.
And I'm Sean. I am also a designer here at the Yacht Club.
Celia, I handle marketing and social media at the Yacht Club.
Hey, and I'm Waz. I do art and stuff here at Yacht Club. So, hey, so today what we're doing is we're going to be playing some Joustus and I think some Showdown too to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of King Knight fully being out and available for all you people with Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Just as a reminder, if you have Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, it is already available to you. So it's already, it's been available for a year. Yeah.
And Showdown, right?
And Showdown.
Everything came out. Man, we were working on the Shovel Knights for so long, for years and years and years.
Yeah, it's like we did 6 games.
I thought it was like December 9th.
Well, we'll have to check the math. So we're going to have to do this.
It is December 9th, isn't it?
It's December 10th.
Oh, man.
Today's the 10th. It did come out on the 10th. Never mind. I'm just crazy.
And what came out on the 9th?
I don't know. Probably like Gears of War 2.
Gears of War Tactics.
Gears of War Tactics. Anyway, so we're playing games. We're going to be playing games with you guys. So I'm going to be remote playing over Steam to some people who have entered to see if they can defeat us at Joustus and or Showdown. So let's get started with that.
Sure, it's been a long road to having Shovel Knight be all done, and now it's been done for a whole year.
Yeah, it's great.
Feels nice.
The first contender. Am I going to win? I don't know. So the deck is already set. I'll show you guys the deck. It's a pretty basic deck. We can use all these. Oh, these are little spoilers. Oh man. Oh geez. Oh god. But this is the deck we'll be using. Very basic, simple rules. Everybody uses the same deck. And yeah, you can actually do this yourself as well in your own game. If you find the secret King Knight room, if you go up to the mirror and you press up, you can initiate a Joustus battle, and you can fight other opponents. But if you choose Joustus or King Knight 2, you will fight a mirror version of yourself. It should be mirror King Knight, and the portrait should be flipped, even though it's even though that it's basically symmetrical.
Too late.
Okay. We're working on King Knight 2.
All right, can you control it, Fancy Hat? You should be able to control it with your a keyboard or another controller.
Waz, which side are you on? Are you the King Knight on the left or the King Knight on the right?
I'm on the left.
Then you should put your face on the left.
Oh, good point.
I bet Waz bought cheater cards.
Well, if I did, it'd be the same. Hold on.
When's the game board? Whoa, nice. We're going to find out what's the new Smash character?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's happening.
Fancy Hat, are you able to control it? Let's see. Let's see what he says. What's going on, Fancy Hat? Control isn't working for some reason. Okay, let me see if I get to... We did this earlier and it worked. So it does work. I swear. Oh, hey, that's him. That's not me. All right, Fancy Hat. Show us your moves. It started working. Okay, cool. You can't put a card directly onto a gem, as you may have known.
You have to push it on.
You have to push it on. That's why I wanted to call the game Push.
Push longer.
Something.
There are a lot of names. I'm gonna open that doc.
Open
You
the
should.
doc.
You should say
was
all the
called
names
Push
that like were
Longer.
rejected.
Because you push it longer. We
Yes.
thought about it calling it Scrumble because it was like a scramble. But like, I remember that Scrumble. Here, what were some other names? Tick tactical toe.
That was mine.
What else?
Night production doc.
Push long. Push longer. Yeah, you're. Perfect.
I'm definitely gonna lose.
Last edited August 2019.
Uh-oh. Maybe not.
Wardy, thank you for really liking Chivalry.
No, I'm gonna lose. I can't win!
Wow.
I hope he doesn't go there. That's it. I can't win. I can't push his pieces off.
For a
Alex
while, it was Claymore,
Claim more. Like you're claiming more land.
Claim more.
but like spelled like Pride more. And it also sounds like Claymore, like a sword. Claymore.
They want a
Claim more.
they want a cheat code that changes the name to Push Longer.
Whoa. That would go outside the bounds, not only of the text, but of what we're willing to do.
Aerotech. Aeronius. Remember that?
No. Okay, so here's
Erroneous.
I gotta give a little bit of a breakdown on how to play though, you guys.
How do you play push longer? You should talk to the tutorial.
So no.
We worked so hard. It explains
No,
it.
we're not
much
doing the
better.
So here's a tutorial. Here's how it works. Also, you can choose any random board.
Oh, David worked so hard on making all these boards cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So the way this works is, I have a card and it has an arrow that it wants to push. Right? It can't be pushed. You can only push other cards that don't have an arrow pushing against that direction. So I play that card there. It can't be pushed up because it has an arrow pointing down under normal circumstances. But it can be pushed to the right, down, or left, or right. I said that right. And yeah, we're just using basic arrow cards to show you guys how this works. But there are other cool cards that exist.
David says get rid of the 4-arrow card.
Are you not supposed to have that 4-arrow card in your deck? Is that a cheater thing? Is that not part of the deck?
No, it's part of the deck. I mean, it's a single arrow directions or whatever.
I
So
don't think you're allowed. I don't think you're allowed to have that. Whoever has the 4-arrow deck, or whoever has the 4-arrow card will win.
okay, well, it's in there.
All right, some other Joustus names: Bash Clash, Basho, Bash Off,
Basho. I remember Basho because King Knight bashes, so you know that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basho.
Butterboard. I like that one because you like slide the tiles
Slide
around.
him around. Butterboard. Yeah,
Butterboard.
that's fun. Dude, we gotta put all these in the Joustus article.
Dude, I'm only at B. There's like a billion names.
That's so funny.
Collider.
You have to make me win.
Luis
Court
Kuhn, thank you for
clashers.
getting every card in this game. That's so cool.
Oh, I don't have a down arrow. Oh no. And he has a right arrow. It's gonna be a draw.
What was it called?
Jamboozle. Like you can't
Jamboozle.
boozle somebody.
Doesn't and the Enchantress says that somewhere, right?
Yeah, we got that in the game somehow. Gridlock with an E at the end. That was almost a good one. But it just sounds like a game that's not fun. You don't want to like play Gridlock.
This will be a tie. Don't worry, you can do it. Why isn't he going?
Smash Clash.
Shuffle. Nudge him.
Nudge him. That's pretty good.
You nudge stuff around.
And it's a gym. Nudge him. Nudge him.
Nudge them.
Nudge him.
So we can edit your deck too.
That's
So David says we have to
stupid.
take the 4 card out? I don't know. I like this card. Okay, we'll put in some other card.
Put in Giga Enchantress.
Put in a slammer!
No, we can't. It's got to be just single
Put in
things.
a slam. Come on, a one arrow
It's
slam.
the same problem. Here, look.
David
This is the
said-
balance of the buttons.
David said you should put a slammer in.
No, we didn't. You're lying. Look how even it is now. I have representation of all arrows.
Wow.
See, this changes.
Good job with nudging.
Do you remember when that meter was just squares? Then I was like, they should be little pieces.
No.
So
Sorry.
Is this going to be an annual thing? Maybe.
Don't know.
We want to
Ooh,
do
look at
an
this board.
anniversary where we play every single thing in all of this and do all the feats for King Knight, Showdown, everything. Wouldn't that be fun?
We gotta do that in person, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it would have been so
bad.
fun to have Propeller Rat in the roster. We had a bunch of enemies that were playable for a while, but we had to cut them. That would have been so fun. You could play as Birder, the Propeller Rat. They never really super worked, though.
This is
It was
bad.
more just the idea of having something like that stuff in.
Yeah, it was really fun. Or it was going to be like a bomb. Well, I mean, we still got Birder in there.
This is bad. I'm not gonna win this one.
Yeah, Birder was playable. King Birder would have been a good addition to Showdown. Who
That's a good
almost made
draw.
it?
Wisdom almost made it.
Trouble Acolyte / Dark Acolyte. He's like shadow version.
King Pride more.
Yeah, and he gets in his suit. Percy?
Percy, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, so many painful cuts.
Man.
That sucks. That really sucks.
All right, I
One
can't
thing
win.
We
Showdown-
already had Plague Knight and Mona.
Everything's all locked up.
Percy
I got a forfeit.
Plague Knight.
Yeah, his wisdom was like totally playable. He had also he could switch between different kinds of wisdom. And
Good
choose
game. You won.
Who won?
Fancy Hat won. Beat me twice.
Give that man a hearty thumbs up.
Good job, Fancy Hat. You are
You're the king of Nudgem.
the king of Nudgem. Where's my... The next person is Scaly Bro. Scaly Bro. I'm just warming up. That's all. I'm warming up.
Bard and Luon were never really considered for Showdown.
We definitely talked about Bard for a while, but then we're like,
Yeah.
what would he do? Would he shoot musical notes at you?
I really wanted Luon to be in there because I wanted to show off his cool sword.
Yeah. They both just didn't have that many like attack animations. Or
Right. Yeah, a lot of like, a lot of the way that like we had the other original bosses come in is like just bringing their attacks over and like showing what they already did, but having to like come up from something from scratch is like a lot more difficult. And so things like, yeah, King Pridemore or Troupple Acolyte were much more difficult. Scaly Bro, you gonna play?
Troupple Acolyte, he was gonna like summon a fish that you could jump on and like
surf
ride
on it and
across
stuff.
the screen, surf it across the screen. Yeah, that would have been so cool.
You could like jump on the fish and you could make like a little geyser or something to like
Yeah,
to push the fish upwards or something. You're like
yeah,
surfing around.
dude, stop talking about it. It's so awesome. we can't waste another development cycle making more Showdown.
We were like, I remember it was like the same day we were thinking about that, and we were thinking about like how Percy would work, and it's like maybe he could like put a little catapult somewhere and like launch himself, and then we're like, let's just. It seems like maybe we should cut all these guys because they're like kind of the same idea.
That'd be so
Summoning a thing and then launching yourself somewhere.
Okay, we can come back to Scaly Bro. Scaly's not there, yeah.
Yeah, who is that king in the background? Waz? Is that just like a king? That king
That's just the king. I didn't have a. I had the idea of having like he idolizes kings, and so you would have like a king in the background, like a poster of a king, instead of a poster of like, I don't know. Who did you have in your wall?
Mario.
Next person's Overclock. You have Mario on your wall.
And now I got a mustache.
Overclocked. Let's see. I don't see him. There he is. All right, Overclocked. Let's see if you can beat me. Seems like it's pretty easy.
Playable Percy would swap between his hoofs and normal hands. Definitely. He'd go between horse mode, human mode.
Maybe we can adjust the deck later to make it more complicated and weird and wacky. So he's getting online.
Yeah, the movie world.
All right. Here we go. Let's see if they can control it.
How's Jake doing? Well, I think he's hanging in there. He's doing
my
as well as any of
turn.
us are doing right now.
All right, Overclock, can you control the... Hey, there we go. Cool.
I was chatting with him the other day.
What's Jake up to right now?
I'm trying to remember. It's always it's like always something wacky. I feel like there's a game that he's just putting 100 million hours into. He's been really into Star Wars lately. He's been into Mandalorian. We were talking about Jedi Fallen Order. He was saying the music for that is like the most well done Star Wars music, like pastiche ever. He's like, I just couldn't I couldn't get enough of it. It was like perfect. It was like they figured out how to write it and did it like just as good as like John Williams could, but it's like in this video game.
That's cool.
Yeah. Mac Mazurka in A minor.
Oh, okay. But what if I did this?
Will there be a sequel to Shovel Knight in the upcoming years?
A sequel to Shovel Knight? There's already been a 4.
Shovel Knight 2? Or do you mean like Shovel Knight Dig? Or do you mean a game called Shovel Knight 2? Anyway, and the answer to all those, I'm sure, is yes.
Whatever you want.
Whatever.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're gonna make.
Just whatever.
Remember when we did that poll about what game we should make?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
We started on all of them and put we lit up the company with
They'll
that.
all come
that
out
amount
in
of people,
20
yeah.
years. On the same day.
Can I have some backstory on that poll? I wasn't there when you guys did that. What was the option?
It was like a Google form. It was like, what kind of game should we make? And it was just like everything.
Right, an RPG, a Zelda, a kart racer, a 3D platformer, a MMO.
A Landstalker.
Right, a Landstalker.
Was there a
Least
life sim?
popular option.
Shovel Knight life sim would be really cool.
I think that was in there, some kind of sim game.
You could like farm.
Yeah, I think that would be a natural fit. Doing like farming and like lifey kinds of things. I think chilling in the Shovel Knight world, I don't know, that's part of what Joustus was about. It's about soaking in things a little bit more than like just doing the hardcore action all the time.
Yeah.
I won.
The whole it's like a luxurious bubble bath of content
Man,
that
it
you
sure
really
is.
just like soak in for a while.
All the squares are full, so the game's over. I won.
I was thinking about it, just like how extravagant this game is. And it's just like so full of just stuff.
Oh man, look at this double graveyard nonsense.
It reminds me of those like PlayStation and Saturn RPGs that just had like what seemed like endless content. or like Symphony of the Night, right? Where it's just like, I don't know, when I was a kid playing that, it was like, what? There's another room, there's like another weapon, there's another boss.
Did you mean to go there?
So much.
Sorry. Do you want to start over? I didn't mean to hit the thing. I was trying to check out the chat.
Could we have Joustus on mobile? That would be so cool. I would love to get Joustus on mobile someday. We've talked about doing stuff like that. And sure would be neat. If you want to make Joustus for mobile, get in contact with us. Yeah, Pocket Dungeon and Dig are coming along well, and they both look really good, but neither of them is done yet. And we got nothing to say, but wow, everything's looking really good. I guess we got that to say.
I'm gonna lose. I was not paying attention. There's only 4 spaces. I'm dumb. All right, is that 1-1? I think it's 1-1. All right. I know, that was dumb. I should have put the wisdom in the middle key.
Reading all the King Knight, King of Cards dumb ideas.
There's a lot.
Yeah, sorry, there hasn't been an update on what we've been doing in like a long time. It would probably be good if we gave some kind of update and showed some stuff off. Maybe that could happen relatively soon.
God, those things are gonna fall.
Or something. Let's hear those King Knight dumb ideas.
There's a lot of like puns about like cards and boards
Oh yeah.
that we thought would be really funny. Like
Well,
the bard
how about-
should stand near the card board that tells you where the people you need to fight in cards are. And when you summon the rat rope, the bard would grab his bard cord from the card board. There's just like pages of this.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That's like all gone now, right?
Yeah.
There's no cardboard or bard board or card bard or anything. There's no cardboard. The cardboard isn't even there anymore. Oh yeah.
Fighting
there was-
some enemies with giant
Like-
heads, they become the ghosts in the Hall of Champs.
Oh yeah. Man, that never happened.
Someone farts and then he and King Knight laugh about it.
I lose this one too. Oh man.
Someone you can pay to make the airship gold. That one happened.
Yeah.
Should I green it?
You should green that one. Yeah.
Why would we cut funny fart?
King Knight jumps off the airship, but there's a 1 in 1,000 chance of landing in a cool secret area instead of going to the world map.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Towards the end of the game, kids on the airship all have King Knight action figures / dolls.
Another draw.
Horse
This is getting
person
heated. This
saying
is like
something about
so many
the
games.
centaur of attention, or a sexy
The
centaur called the centaur of attention.
The centaur of attention. I remember. That's definitely gonna go somewhere. we won't let the centaur of attention.
The centaur of attention.
That's fun.
Gross.
lute boxes, but it's like a musical instrument, L-U-T-E, like a lute, like the thing that the bard plays.
Oh right.
And you'd
Let me
have a
think.
lute box.
Yeah, it would.
That's the idea.
Actually, there's something that's like that. There
Is
is
there?
an L-U. Yes. It's an L-U-T-E box.
Is it a subscription service where they send you a musical instrument every month? That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Guitar Center went bankrupt, so that's what they got to do now.
That's their fate.
It's their fate. You got to make a box.
Damn it, I don't have a.
A Joustus tournament for the second birthday would be awesome. We should just have a, very regular Joustus stuff. We need someone to pick up the Joustus mantle, Like, who's going to be, like, the Gary Kasparov of Joustus?
I need going left cards.
The Bard box. That'd be really awesome, actually.
As soon as I said it, I was like, holy crap, is that a genius idea?
Yeah. It would have to be relatively expensive.
Yeah.
Because you
Musical
can't get a good...
instruments tend to be expensive.
It would have to be, like, $50. And even then, you can only get not great stuff.
What could you get? You could get like a nose flute, a recorder.
You could get a jaw harp.
What's that thing that you press the buttons and it's like a TI-83?
You could get,
T83.
it's a pocket operator.
A pocket operator? That could be one of them.
Or like a stylophone. You could get like a little
Did
mini
it.
keyboard. Man, there was actually...
Melodica.
That was a weird match, but it was fun.
We saw recently there was some Christmas crackers.
Alright, those two.
Each one that you open, you get a different note.
Is
and
Playmate
it's sort
human or not? I don't know. He could be human. Hey guys, can you be watching chat too?
like- We are watching chat.
Okay, cool. Because it sounded like you were just talking about Guitar Center.
We're talking about.
We're talking about the Bard Box, our cool new venture. Do you want in or not?
We're all having a chat. in the
It
chat.
really sounds like you're talking about nothing. But maybe I'm just focusing on the game so much. That's probably it. And yeah, it's probably that.
What's our favorite campaigns? King of Cards.
My favorite campaign is Shovel of Hope.
Also, this is like what it's like having meetings at the office.
It 100% is. We're basically just having an office meeting right now. Just about as much as getting done.
All right, Scaly Bro, are you there? Can you control it? Let's see. It's your turn first. Perfect. Who holds us on the line? Nobody. Nintendo, stop taking our calls.
Oh,
My favorite campaign is the Showdown story mode.
That's a deep cut.
I really like King of Cards. I'm jumping in this.
No, it's good.
I
I like King of Cards.
Propeller Rats, and I like how funny King Knight is. The deck is really good, guys. Good job.
Thanks, Scaly.
No problem. It was funny though, because like initially I really liked Plague of Shadows, like that was my favorite, and then I played King of Cards, and I was like, ooh, romantic story versus hilarious comedy. It was a tough choice, but Propeller Rats in the end. Always win.
Propeller Rats win.
I mean, great starter subjects. I 100% agree with that.
What's the worst campaign in the devs' opinions?
Whoa.
Whoa.
All of them, because they're all equally as great. Ooh, that gem sweep.
They're all cool. That's an apples and oranges question.
All right, Scaly Bro's just warming up. Ooh, this is a fun board. So yeah, you see a lot of weird boards when you do this mode, and they're all... Wait, no, it's me. It's my turn. We have to share a controller, basically.
More special moves discussed for Showdown? What do you mean? There are
Like specials.
Do you mean ones? Do you mean like ultimate attack from Overwatch, or do you mean like you press Hadouken motion to do a fireball?
Oh, I was thinking, I don't know. I was assuming they meant like multi-button moves. Were those ever considered? Like a Hadouken?
No, never.
No, you only press in a direction to do some things.
Way too much.
You have
I
to,
don't like
hold
those
the
kinds of
button
fighting
to delete.
games. They're too hard.
Yeah, did we ever think about having ultimate attacks? Like Shovel Knight puts his arms out and
No, every time we brought that up, somebody would say PlayStation Battle All Stars Royale or whatever. We consider it a better.
right.
Wait, what's wrong? I didn't do that.
Cardio was fun. The music gave me a rush. Yeah, me too. I listen to that cardio music when I'm walking around sometimes. It's just like, yeah, it's insanely good. It's like such a perfect Final Fantasy song.
Everything okay, Scaly bro? It crashed. Oh.
Just the regular Joustus music, I remember being extremely delighted when I first heard that. And heard like Baroque, like NES music ever. I was like, this
Yeah.
is so weird. I love it.
Let's see.
The way this birder song, the way that it progresses breaks my freaking brain. when Jake let me hear this for the first time and it came back
Can you do it now?
around to repeat, he threw hands at me and yelled, F you!
There we go. He's back in action. Wait, no. Wait. What's going on? Oh. That was weird. I thought you like did the
Spectre of
move.
Torment is just a little bit less fun than Plague of Shadows with the goo garb.
That's a specific taste.
I can tell that that person's really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm gonna lose that one. Okay.
Did Jake write the dialogue for Bard and King of Cards? I know he wrote it for Shovel of Hope. Jake wrote a whole bunch of the dialogue in King of Cards, and I would say that Bard he probably wrote, most of. Yeah, his touch is all over here. If we were going to make another campaign, who would it be based on? So probably Shovel Knight.
No, somebody knew that.
Shovel Knight.
What would be the most fun to make?
Mole of sliding.
Mole of sliding.
I guess that would be. Mole Knight's mobility in Showdown is so fun. Would it have to be a platformer? Could it be anything? Could it be the Polar Knight Brawler? Or
I mean, the
Treasure
thinking
Knight?
behind King of Cards was by the time you got to the fourth one of these, you'd need something to mix it up. So if we made a fifth one, then I feel like maybe one of the flags we plant in the ground would probably end up being no platforming, like, at all.
Whoa. Yeah, Treasure of the Deep would be really cool.
We did a. Is that two? Was that two? That was 2 out of 3, right? I think those 2. All right.
Should do like a game jam or something. Let everyone else make all the other campaigns.
Right. The real Mother 4 is the one that you're making.
Right.
All right. Plant is up next. Good game,
How
Skelly
hard
bro.
was it to make the 3DS version? It's a perfect port, and most indies just chose to go new because of the power. It was a big pain in the butt.
It was a big pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Especially the longer we kept working on it and the larger the game became. we started like hitting
Right.
memory limits that we did not anticipate all those years ago.
Right. Every time it would have to get so much smaller, and we would think we couldn't crunch it down any smaller or do anything else. And then the next time it would be like twice as big again. Optimizing everything was really difficult. And
There are a lot of optimizations that just went
Slow
in
down.
for every platform as a result of
Extra
needing to
tile.
help the 3DS out.
The palette stuff didn't work the same way on 3DS. It had like a more custom thing. The 3DS supported 3D, and none of the other platforms did, which was like an enormous
3 is always the worst.
That was the freaking, oh man, it's like so cool though. I love the 3D so much. We really got to support it on VR headsets or something.
Yeah,
So
it has other people play it.
You can play the King of Cards in 3D. This whole thing is in 3D. You're missing it. We're missing it.
Even this card game, it's so cool. You can see like the board has indentations where the tiles will end up going. The 3D is lovingly crafted, just like any other element of the game.
It's insane. Like
Do it.
this would be above, and it pushes down onto the board. You can see how low the indentations are. Man, it's so cool. I'm gonna plug my 3DS
one.
in.
Plug your 3DS. What was the
Are
same
there
board?
any
All right.
secrets in King of Cards that people haven't found yet? That's a really good question.
Did we put the WAS letters somewhere?
The WAS letters?
Yeah, it's like spells WAS somewhere, doesn't it? Like in a
Maybe.
stranded ship. There's something like that.
Is the Phantom Striker Luon from the flashbacks?
Is the Phantom Striker Luon? That's an interesting theory.
I've heard people say that.
Like when you're at Starbucks.
When you're at Starbucks.
Dude, come on, you know I can't go anywhere. Neither can you. No, no one's at Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about secrets. When we make cool secret stuff, we tend to want people to actually see it, and then it's not really a secret anymore.
Right.
Whoa, look at this board.
Has everything with the fairy glade and all that been found?
Yeah, there was
I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
going to be more to it, but then it was like, oh, well, no one's going to see this, so we just took it out. Very
Forgetting
loose
the hurry up feat. It's literally the only feat I don't have in any campaign. Just gotta play real quick. You gotta go fast.
Just
And
hurry
if
up.
you don't, and if you don't go fast, just power off and power on again. You know,
Yeah, it doesn't save.
and
until you
It
retry
only
it.
saves in between levels, yeah.
Right. So
you got
if
a bad one. You can kind of do it piecemeal, one stage at a time. Just
Try not
get
to
there
die.
5 minutes.
whatever relic you like, just get it early, or like whatever armor lets you cheese it, just get that early, and just try to use some technique to bludgeon your way through. That's what I usually try to do.
Maybe watch a speed run if you've got a. I'm sure you could pick up some cool tips. A lot of the rooms are often designed with like a critical path and then like a few secret ways to like obviate challenges or use enemies to jump over objects too. Once you start like looking with those eyes, you can find a lot of cool little shortcuts and time saves all over the place.
I completed all the feats of all the campaigns. That's insane. That's amazing.
I haven't done that.
Oh, you gotta get the Showdown feats. Good, I hope you enjoyed them. We tried to make them all cool and interesting.
I want to make it so it's less minute. Okay.
I love when the feats are fun. Are we gonna see more Mr. Hat in the future?
Definitely. I mean, maybe not with our games, but There's plenty of hat to go around. Gem sweep!
Oh my god, Waz, you're the best.
Although, I lost against somebody at the beginning. So sad. Alright, that was 2 out of 3. Good job, planned. That was fun.
Phantom Striker's cape is a napkin.
Kartacha is next. Yeah, we used to joke that when Phantom Striker puts the cape around his neck, it's like he's saying it's dinner time as he like adjusts his dinner bib.
Showdown. Dinner time.
It's dinner time. He's wearing a backwards bib. Exactly.
Mr. Hat is a character that we'll probably be celebrating for a long time. You could have any kind of hat and do anything. Think about the endless possibilities.
How about Shield Knight Enchantress campaign? What do you think? I think that sounds really, really cool. I would love to have playable Shield Knight in a campaign.
We talked about that. Like, it being cool to do some sort of Shield Knight, Shovel Knight co-op sometime.
Yeah.
I just want to play a game where me and my friend can bounce on each other's shields or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah, but we both don't have left arrows.
It's hard to make a co-op game though, just because it is so much harder to get 2 people together playing something.
Yeah, definitely.
And having like an AI partner is not as good.
When it comes out, the pool of people that are interested in it are all going to be at like different spots, and so if you want to like play with your friend, they're going to be like a few levels ahead of you behind you.
Right. You'd have to be able to play. You'd have to like grind it maybe, right? Like there'd be like 15 levels or something, and replaying the level for some reason.
It's like Triforce Heroes.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Each little 10-minute thing a billion times.
Yeah. Yep. Or, I mean, it could be like just a full, hey, you gotta commit to a 10-hour platformer where you're only gonna play with one other person.
I bought Portal 2, come over, let's do it.
You gotta just do it. I mean, that would be fun too. Man,
I haven't played one of those in forever.
Yeah.
Man, we've had no left arrows this whole game. Just crazy.
Whoa, what would happen if Mr. Hat got the Trouble King's crown? I never thought about that. That's
Dude, the Trouble King's crown is part of his flesh. That's like asking if, what if I got somebody's nose?
Whoa.
It's literally his nose.
You'd be a monster. I guess that's what happened to Mr. Hat.
You'd be a deformed monster.
It would like corrupt him, and Trouble King would speak through Mr. Hat's body as a vessel. It'd be really horrible.
No, maybe that's what would happen. Like he would put the hat on, and instead of getting Trouble powers, Trouble King would control Mr. Hat because he's more powerful.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
That would be That's my mind is blown. Great. Why no Shovel Knight plushies? There are. There's a bunch.
There's 2 different kinds.
Go buy them all. Go buy them. Is there any character you wish you made a campaign for? I want to make campaigns with all the characters someday.
Sean wants to make all the campaigns.
Especially Percy. Did you say Beto?
Even Beto.
That would be cool.
Beto campaign would be like an ant farm, and you just kind of leave it on your screen, and you can buy little houses and toys for them, and you can see all the Betos like go around and build tunnels and stuff.
That sounds great.
Beto of walking. Good title code.
What was the inspiration behind King Birder? We thought it would be funny if a birder had a cloak and everyone thought that he was like a person. because he like wouldn't have a body; it would just be hanging down, and that got drawn on the whiteboard like many years ago.
Yeah.
King
Sorry.
Birder. And we also, it was in the same vein as they always had like a King Boo or a King Goomba or King Thwomp, or an enemy gets promoted to be a king, and then it becomes like more of a character. So we thought, oh, it would be fun to have King Birder. And since this game was
game's gonna have a bunch of kings.
right, we better use King Birder. He's like one of our best ideas. Yeah.
We also wanted like a new area or a couple new areas to platform around. So it was like, what if you could go to like the mountainous birder area?
Right.
And that became the birder bluffs.
Yeah. It is a little nonsensical looking back on it.
I mean, the real answer is that, like, for some reason, we really love that enemy in particular, and we think it's really funny.
Right. we think it's funny that you can't predict where he's gonna go. because it's
so predictable.
Because it's very predictable. It's funny because his name is Birder, which is like follows our naming convention where you just put an ER at the end of it, or an R to make it unique and new, like Carter, which is what this was called.
Carter.
Carter.
What if the game was Carter?
Carter. D-U-R-R.
What if the land that they all live in is called Lander?
Lander. Wow. Are we gonna have a TV show? A deal with Netflix is possible. Yes.
Sounds like you work at Netflix.
Yes.
You should give us
Make it happen.
Sean,
Make it happen.
you can't just say yes.
Well, I don't know. Percy could have his own campaign. Yes.
Stop it.
So what would happen in Percy's campain?
A lot of math.
I'd want to meet all of Percy's family.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Just a family reunion?
You'd have to
I hope he has many brothers and sisters and parents, and maybe even an estranged child.
You'd have to meet some of his family, definitely.
So the game would be called like Stable of Horses? And then
You'd meet like a lot of horses.
it's just a
Very
game.
good.
Okay. I dig it.
Yeah, I think you would, just like the Han Solo movie, you would have to explain all of Percy's things, like how he got so good at romance, or how he got so good at physics, or why he became a physicist in the first place,
Wow.
why he got ostracized.
Did he go to
It could be,
an
like,
horse
brain
college?
Did he go to horse college?
Did
Probably.
he go to horse college?
I don't know. I'm just wondering. For
I mean,
his degree and
He probably went to some kind of college.
I don't think they have horse college in the Shovel Knight universe, right? It would just be
Not
college.
specifically. Well, it could be one that's like, you know, like more horse affiliated, right?
Because it's like a lot of horses live over there.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Who does Yacht Club Games want for Smash? I want Tony Hawk.
Tony
Darth
Hawk.
Darth Vader. Darth
Darth
Vader.
Vader.
I think Darth Vader. I think is really the perfect answer.
Man, this is getting. These are good. You guys are good at this.
At choosing Smash characters.
No, the opponents that were fighting for Joustus, people are good at the game. It's cool. It's also cool, like playing on even, like all the cards are the same. Because usually with this game, the way you win is just like go to World 4 and get all the cards. But on an even keel, this is pretty fun.
characters to Smash.
Darth
Tony
Vader is
Hawk
a
in
good
Smash
choice.
is unrecognizable unless he has a skateboard at all times. He would have a skateboard at all times.
Tony
all your
Hawk?
movement and all your moves would be different skateboard trips.
Well, no, you'd have to be able to press a button to get off of it, but then your little clock starts going down, like Tony Hawk's American Skateway.
Like Tony Clock.
Your Tony Hawk.
Your
There you
Tony
go.
Clock.
You're walking Tony Hawk clock. Sephiroth would be cool. I'm surprised Sephiroth isn't just another skin for Cloud. How come he's not just in there already?
What? It's like making Bowser a Super Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense.
It makes enough sense.
Or a Luigi skin for Mario. But they don't have that, right?
No, only in
You can get Mario Color or Luigi Colors in Mario, right?
No.
Green Mario. In Melee, at least.
Is there any way to play this game in real life? Not yet.
Is this not real life?
Oh no.
No.
We played this game in real life before we played it.
That's true.
It's a little hard just because like later, like it's fine with these arrows, but when it's more complicated arrows, it gets like too much.
Right. The cool thing about Joustus is that it uses the affordances of a video game to do like cool action-y mechanics that don't super translate back to real life.
Imagine the card.
Imagine in between every turn, yeah, you'd have to like move all the conveyor cards and keep track of it all and be like, wait, this goes where and this pushes that. The coolest part about Joustus is like it all happens for you because it's a video game. So it would need some high-tech, crazy, cool board or some slightly revised rules or something. But as a replica thing, that would be a lot of fun. I'd love to just rub my fingers up and down a Joustus board in real life.
You could maybe do it by having some slotted grooves and pushing
No!
them around.
Are you giving up? You could go for draw.
Something like Connect 4, maybe, where like you slide it into place and then you can move all of them.
You cannot win. You can draw though. Are you sure, Kartacha?
All right, here, let's answer some questions. Who trained Shovel Knight, Black Knight, and King Knight? That. Who trained King Knight? Is he trained?
The rats trained King Knight.
I guess that's all. Those are good questions, but I bet we'll explore all of that stuff in future, past Shovel Knight games in the far future for many years to come.
You should consider making real life Joustus board. I don't know how to make things in real life. That's why I make video games.
See, you could have gone for a draw if you didn't get a left arrow card. But now that you've gotten a left arrow card, you have a valid move pushing my card onto the gem. So if you hadn't drawn that skeleton, I guess you can still play the Zambi, but... Oh yeah, because I can't play... If you play the Zambi and push the Beto down, then it would have been a stalemate because I couldn't go. Oh well, too late. Good game. That was a good one. That was very brainy. All right, and then last Joustus player, maybe we'll do a Showdown after this, is Poksongkermar. What? That's gotta be a different language. Oh wait, I gotta...
I love King Knight's story, and Showdown gave me so much hours of fun. The ending of King of Cards actually made me sad.
Good game, Kartacha.
It is pretty sad. If you're like an optimistic person, anyways.
I was sad.
I was sad.
Yeah.
There is a Joustus free play. If you talk to the mirror, you can play Joustus against yourself or many of the opponents that you've played against. Or maybe any of the opponents? I'm not sure. Let's get rid of this rat. This is a weird board. The graveyard's in the middle.
Yeah, that is weird. And it all works. It's really cool. Good job, everybody.
Oh, I should have put that there. Oh well.
Yeah, Joustus Free Play was added in a patch. So when the game initially came out, I think it wasn't available. Added by Ian in a fever dream.
Oh yeah.
We just like came like one day. She just came in. He was like, "It's in."
It's in. You talk to the mirror or something.
How many
are
hours
you
do
not
have
playing?
in Treasure Trove. I mean, we
Oh,
keep,
you
like,
disconnected. I didn't
the
realize.
game running in the background for like the entirety of Treasure Trove's development. So I guess like tens of thousands, probably.
There we go.
When will Shovel Knight Dungeon Duels come out for everyone? I'm not sure. You'd have to talk to Dungeon Duels people. I think we were impacted by COVID though. There were some delays with production, right?
Sounds right, yeah.
But I have been seeing updates.
Is there any one company that you'd love to collab with?
Whoa.
I don't know. I gotta think about that one.
Nintendo. Capcom.
Disney.
Disney.
Final
Could it
boss
be-
collabs.
Could it be any kind of collab? Like,
I guess,
like who makes those really nice Earthbound journals? You know, could we make Shovel
It's
Knight?
Fangamer?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about, and that would be amazing. They make
Right.
such great journals, like
There's a
black
collab.
planners.
Yeah.
I have like 6 of them now. The first one was 2014. The first one
Cool.
we did in English. They're all in my bookshelf. They're lined up so good. Love them.
Nice. A Way Forward collab, that would be fun.
They released Double Dragon Neon on Switch, or they're going to.
I know.
And that's so exciting.
It's really cool. I'd love to see Inti Creates make a Shovel Knight game. That would be cool.
That would be super cool. They do a great job with it too.
They are our great pals.
Cuphead, that'd be cool. Studio
Whoa.
MDH.
Oh, MDHR or
That would
whatever.
be awesome.
I was blown away by Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead's great.
Super, super fun.
With a Cuphead poster above my toilet. That's how much I love it.
You have a Cuphead poster above your bed? Is that what you said?
No, in my bathroom.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Way more sensical.
It's just a good spot for it. It's not like a statement.
I don't
It
know.
just fit really well there.
Why are King Knight and Treasure Knight the only evil ones? Well, is that true?
Is Treasure Knight evil?
Is King Knight evil? I mean, I guess he's
kind of self-serving.
He's pretty evil. Yeah.
He does kill a lot of people.
Whoa, really?
Well, I mean, we don't see them people. He injures
I don't
people.
think King Knight understands the effects of his actions.
I think he
He's
doesn't
like a-
care, which is what makes him evil.
He's like a sociopath.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like kind of evil, I guess. How many
All of
hats
them
does
are
Shield
somewhat
Knight have?
ambiguous, though.
How many hats does she have?
Shovel Knight's holding her hat. She's rescued and she's wearing a hat. There's a hat in her room in King of Hearts, and Mr. Hat has one. Well,
And
three
Enchantress
hats-
has one.
And Enchant. That's in her room in King of Hearts. That's what.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's 4, so at least 4.
At least
Maybe
4.
five.
You don't think it's the same hat? Like a
probably
Mother
have to-
3 doorknob?
You probably have to order like 6 hats to get a price break. So that she probably has 6 or 2 left.
Oh man.
Dude, that's the same hat. You like if we actually worked on it
Yeah.
more, that's what we'd end up doing. There'd be
yeah.
a whole subplot about how the hat moves from place
It's
to
all the
place.
same hat.
And who's moving it? Does Spectre Knight die after the credit scene in Shovel of Hope, or is he left as a ghost? That's a good question. Does
He's alive.
when the remnant of fate is defeated or whatever, does Spectre Knight disappear? No, because he's playing
He's juggling
Mona's
potions.
mini game at the end. So he's at least alive for that.
That was the
long.
original Mona's minigame, was bouncing the thing around. Remember that? Before it was target
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, it was bouncing that thing. Are there any more campaigns that are going to happen in the future? He says, I like the story of Black Knight when you beat the game in Showdown using a Mega Man slide. Thank you so much for calling that out. That's amazing. I mean, I don't know. We're not for treasure trove. We're working on a whole bunch of stuff, though. So I'm sure you'll see more Shovel Knight stuff in the future. And
Shoot.
Dig and Pocket Dungeon also have some kinds of interweavings with the stories. So there's that as well. There's going to continue to be Shovel Knight story stuff continuing to happen.
Shoot.
Did Enchantress come up with Joustus, or did she have someone else make it? That's we talk about
We
that.
talked about that like very contentiously for many hours.
I think we settled on that she didn't make it up, right? Like she took it from somewhere. But I like it better if she made it. It's like, yes, it'll be so fun. Come on, she's like, come on, Bone Clang.
I'm gonna lose this one.
Play another round. No, you can't put it on the gym. You have to push it on.
What's this game called? Push Longer? Infernal Push Longer?
I'm thinking of calling it Jim Boozle. What do you think? Oh, that's everyone's like, oh yeah, that's great, that's great.
In the World 4 Tower Card House, we joked about like everyone there working on the game, right? They're all manufacturing it. We talked about like enemies in the background, like playtesting new cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit my light. I was stretching. This is my victory stretch.
Terror Pit is a torpedo on steroids.
Did I miss my lighting?
Right.
Well,
If
there we
the
go.
Enchantress made Joustus, how did Cardia know about it on her planet?
Exactly.
Well, I think that
That's a
Cardia.
good question.
No, I think that Cardia knows all about the diversions, like all around the galaxy or whatever. Like she knows that something cool is happening with like Joustus or diversions, like in somewhere else. She doesn't necessarily know about Joustus in particular. I think that when she like formulates the cards out of hard light constructs and makes that table, like
Hard light
it's not-
constructs.
Man, this game is awesome.
It's not that she's like an awesome Joustus player. She's like an awesome strategist, and she could like play really good Joustus, just like she could play chess if she came to Earth. That's what I think. Right, Cardia.
No, dude, she's like way into the cards. That's not true. She
has
summons
a
cards. She uses like
Cardia.
crystals made of cards. She gives you a crystal that lets you find cards. She's not. Her name is Cardia. She's not Gamia. She's Cardia.
Gamia.
That's your sister.
I think Cardia is the inventor of Joustus.
You think she made it? And did what? Gave it to Earth?
Waz
Yeah.
thinks that Cardia made Joustus, and somehow the Enchantress took this card game from a different planet.
Dude, the Enchantress summoned it. She got a magic mirror.
You think Enchantress summoned from the planet, from Cardia's planet?
That's so absurd.
I guess it's equally as possible. You're right. Wow.
God, there's so many draws.
Does Cardia prove the existence of a multiverse in SK? No, but she
No.
is from another planet.
Oh no, we don't have bomb cards.
If you look at any of
No!
the battles in many Shovel Knight stages, you'll see stars all over the place.
That's where Cardia is from.
That's confirming the existence of other planets with stars and such.
How are we gonna do this?
Why did the minions make specific character cards like the Mr. Hat card? How do they know about those characters? That's a really good question. How come there's a Baz card and a Spectre Knight card? You see that Spectre Knight gives you a card deck, but you find your King Knight card in a chest in your house.
The way that I always thought of it was that in order for this card game to become popular and for Enchantress's plan to be successful, they needed to like get people in on it. And what better way to make you play a card game than to see, oh my gosh, I'm a card in it.
It has you.
Yeah.
That's so weird. And why would it only be for those random people? Well, I guess Gorvin.
It's like for everybody in the
You're
land.
right. Everybody does have a card.
Guys, I'm trying to concentrate.
Imagine there's a Fortnite update and you get an email from Epic Games being like, Sean, we added you. You'd play it.
I'd at least play as myself once. I would make you guys play as me too. I'd be like, you gotta download Fortnite. We all gotta play as me at least once. That was
Some
just
people were insulted when they saw their card was weak.
I'm sure they would be. The Gorvinal card, it's like, wow, no arrows, thanks a lot. But oh yeah, that's so interesting. It was just like that. It's like that Coke campaign, right? Share a Coke with, and you know that if you saw your name, you had to get it.
Right.
The Enchantress is like the
Wait,
CEO
wasn't it
of
over?
Coca-Cola, basically.
Oh, because there's more valid spaces. Oh, this sucks. I'm so sorry.
An email from Epic, subject line, you.
I thought it would have been over right now, but the rocks are weird. The rocks play has special rules. All right, well, 2 out of 3.
Are we hyped for the Game Awards? I'm excited.
Random
for
was a mistake. Yeah, random is what it is.
The Keeleys. I can't wait.
All right, we're gonna switch over to.
Good match.
That was pretty good. Nope. We're gonna switch over to Showdown. Good matches, everybody. Good job. Actually, oops. Good job. Hawksong Jamar.
Spectre Knight Pro side. What is
Shoot,
that?
hey, wait. Celia, send me the cheat code to unlock everything.
Okay, on it.
Thank you.
Do we have anything for the Game Awards?
I think it's hold B, up, up, left, up, right, up, down, up.
I think you're right. I just want to confirm first, and I also have to plug in my controller. I switched up my desktop everywhere, so I have like everything's all in a different place right now, and so I have to move things around. I got a big giant monitor, and it's taking up my whole desk now. But it's cool. But no, my computer has to be behind it.
Do we play Smash Bros? Yeah,
Not
no,
lately.
we used to play.
Dang,
We used to play all the
way
time.
more. Yeah, we did used to play way more. What do we think about Showdown Online? That sure would be awesome. I mean, we could play Steam Remote Play, and that works. I would just really like to see more Showdown happen, or for there to be like a community around it. I know Showdown was kind of just like a one-shot thing, more like a proof of concept for like how a living, breathing Shovel Knight fighting
that was it.
could be. That would be really fun.
Hey, Celia, you're off the hook. All right, first Showdown opponent is Fubu.
What does Spectre Knight look like under his helmet? What do you think?
He looks like Donovan.
You think he looks like Donovan, just gray, like with a scar? He's like all sexy. He's like a,
What?
Hyper. He's like cyber. What's his face?
He's like so
Metal
sexy.
Gear.
Raiden?
Right.
Old guy Raiden? Not old guy Raiden. Middle-aged Raiden.
No, I was gonna say cyborg ninja. Right, right, but yeah, basically, right. You're a zombie. Your face is gray. You look like a vampire, but you're like not. You don't look messed up or anything.
In my head,
That's probably what he would look like.
in my head, he looks like really ashen and wrinkly and dehydrated and sad, and like that's why he wears the helmet, so he can still look cool. So people don't think he's
So
pathetic.
you think he really looks bad, or you think he really?
Oh, he
looks
said
good?
skip me. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Who's next?
He looks like a burn victim or
Misty
something. You're
Jago.
like, ugh, man,
Not that he doesn't look like a sexy bird victim.
no, zero sexiness.
So you think he looks like Spawn?
Are we
without his
friends?
mask?
What does Spawn look like? That was nice.
He just kind of looks like a ground.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
We're not friends yet. Celia. Misty Jago has to accept our friend request.
Yeah, I just sent the invite. Missy should accept it.
When Puzzle Knight takes off his lock helmet, he has a key head. Yeah, I think that you gotta.
He should sneeze and like a key comes out. He like
No, you
shoves
gotta,
it back in there.
You gotta like fight Puzzle Knight, or you like fight him by stabbing a key in there, and going dunk and turning it.
You fool! You've unlocked my true power, and then
Right.
That's weird.
Right.
Imagine being friends with Waz. What? Who says that? Nobody wants that.
Okay, Missy,
it's
you ready to go?
You ready to go?
What other instruments
Alright.
does Bard have? I imagine he's got like everything. He's probably got like a hurdy-gurdy and an organ to grind. And he's probably got a mouth harp.
A bard is like a
harmonica.
respectable position. Not some common minstrel playing in the bars for money. A bard is like an appointed thing by the king.
Is that true?
I don't know. I read Game of Thrones and it was like that.
That's cool. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I learned something from Alec the other day. What was that? Modal menus.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
did this just crash?
I had never heard
Whoa.
of that in my life.
Oh wait, we gotta set up custom controls and stuff. Oh my gosh. Enabled.
Classic giant
This sure
smack.
is a fighting game.
Yeah, I gotta turn tap jump off.
Hey, what's the thing that lets you do random music? Is that audio?
That
BGM
is
type. Theme shuffle. Yeah.
BGM type theme shuffle.
Nice.
Would
No.
Bard play harpsichord? Yes. Are the mole minions real moles? They're huge, and they are humanoid.
They have a face that I drew. It is not canon.
Does
It's
it look
not
like a
moley.
mole?
No.
It is a mole, isn't it? Is it a human?
It's a weird human with a long neck.
Whoa.
Misty, are you able to join? Are you able to play? You might have to plug enough control in.
I know just a man who hired a guy named Traitorous. Yeah, King Pridemore didn't see that coming, I guess. Or King Pridemore would be like, you can't just judge somebody because of their name. Right? 'Cause
He also
he's,
has
like,
that. He also
wise.
has that idiot guy who like thinks that you're King Pridemore. King Pridemore is surrounded by idiots. It's not just traitors. He's got
That's
what's
how he got overthrown so easy.
That's true. He got like complacent, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like, his head
You live in a
advisor
land
guy
of
is,
peace for long
really
enough, then-
old. Traitorous has just been there trying to steal power, or I guess being a nice guy.
He's been a leader in like a time of peace.
Right.
yeah. But now it's time for war. Are you gonna play with the keyboard? Is your controller not working?
What Shovel Knight character do we want for Smash? Besides Shovel Knight. If not Shovel Knight, it's got to be Spectre Knight, right? Because he's the most popular.
Yeah.
I guess.
Why did Duelist Dai's glove fall off when she tried to wear it, but the rest of her armor didn't?
Don't worry about it.
I think it's because when she died, she was wearing the armor, but not
It's
the
not
glove.
normal. Misty, hold on. Let me try something. I'm gonna plug a controller in on my side, so maybe it'll act as like a proxy, and then I'm gonna back out.
So it's like she died with the armor on, and that like became part of her ghost form. But then, when she saw her dueling glove and tried to pick it up, she discovered that she couldn't.
Do you think that's how dying and turning into a ghost works, or do you think
You're not, I
that
mean,
you
not all
wear
ghosts
your
are naked.
most default outfit?
Hold on. a
Like
second.
right
think
now,
it
I'm wearing
is.
PJs. Would I be like a PJ ghost?
I
What
think
ghost?
You probably appear to different
pajamas.
people.
Pajamas.
You probably appear to different people in a different form. Like if you showed up at the beach, you wouldn't be wearing like a cardigan, right? It'd be too hot.
I think most ghosts only have one outfit.
Hold on a second. Switch controllers. Hold on. I know. It's weird right now. One sec. Oh god. We're both controlling it.
You guys, if I turned into a ghost, what would my outfit be?
You would be wearing. I could definitely picture your ghost outfit. You'd be wearing like those. You'd be wearing like dark chinos or whatever, and those gray shoes that you always have, and you would have a cardigan, and you probably would have a collared shirt because as a ghost you want to look nice.
You'd be wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Right now, I'm picturing like a Mortal Kombat t-shirt. Whoa.
One sec.
That you don't own. But that would be your ghost outfit.
That would be awesome. I would love to have a Mortal
Hold on,
Kombat
don't do it yet.
shirt.
My controller's not working. Please don't do it yet.
Waz's ghost form is definitely hoodie and jeans.
Why the hell's this working?
Right, Spectre got a remix version of his Donovan outfit from the Enchantress. It's because that's his uniform.
I have like a million USB things and different controllers. Doesn't work.
You don't need a PC Wi-Fi hack, Juan. You could just play over Steam if you got Steam.
Sean, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You could play Steam Remote Play.
That's been good.
He was talking to Juan, not
Yeah,
Juan.
Juan. They're saying there's a PC Wi-Fi hack. It's not like a hack. It's just Steam Remote Play.
You guys want to hear some temp Shovel Knight Showdown names?
Sure. No, I'm not saying Donovan was an official knight, or I'm not sure what you're saying.
I remember thinking Shovel Knight Battle Royale would be good. And then
Yeah.
Battle Royale games happened.
Totally. Yeah, it was right. Like in 2016 or 2017. I always thought of it as Shovel Knight Battle Royale.
Shovel Knight Champions, Shovel Knight Battle Lords,
Okay, hold on a second.
Battle Lords, that'd be good.
Shovel Knight Strike,
Yeah, that's pretty
Grand Tournament,
good. Yeah.
Shovel Knight Fighting All Night, but with a K.
Gross.
Grand Arena, Shovel Knight Rivals. These are a lot less wacky.
Yeah, none of
than
that
the card
is.
is.
Push longer. Well, we were just going insane at that point. after making all these Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight All-Star Brawl-a-thon. Shovel Knight Power Block. Yeah, once we heard Showdown, it was easy. This was only like one meeting to name Showdown.
Yeah.
It was like the obvious choice.
Yeah. It's a good name.
It's a great name.
It's a good logo. It just sort of looks like a fighting game.
Yeah.
Can you plug your controller into different ports? Misty? What controller are you using?
A Shovel Knight Power Stone game would be fun. Sandy, that's like what this is. Where's my noodle in the smack? Do Drill Knight and Mole Knight know each other? Are they perhaps rivals? Do Drill Knight and Mole Knight know each other?
They both like digging
Sure.
through the earth.
I imagine we may have some information relevant to that question in Dig.
This sure is cool.
Is Polar Knight's beard based on Waz's?
No. It's not gonna work. Oh my god. Oh my god. One sec.
Why didn't Horus leave the tower when Enchantress arrived? I think that there he says something like, "Oh, I've been here longer than the Enchantress has been here."
Horus
So,
is like
That's
thousands
like
of
his.
years old.
That's just his place. After when she arrived, he hung out, and when she leaves, he'll still be there.
If you like tried to remove Horus from this tower you've taken over, I imagine some horrible curse would be like set upon you or something. Or you just
Or
like
you-
can't.
Right, you'd go to bring him, and then
He's
it would
like
just
a
be
load-bearing structure of the tower.
or it would just be the armor, you know. He's like gone.
All right, Misty, is this one work? Try that. Not the controller, not the keyboard. Does your controller work or not?
What happened to Horus when the tower collapsed?
I imagine he's not dead, right?
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
He's
Okay,
in
I'm gonna restart the whole game.
He's helping
He'll be-
Plague Knight and Mona move or something.
That is in the past.
Dang it.
Oh no.
Horus is definitely alive. You haven't seen the last of him.
Okay. We're still streaming, right? Cool. This has been just a nightmare.
More like a nightmare.
Oh
How do you
yeah,
spell
that's
that?
right. He is in the Explodatorium at the end of Spectre of Torment. All right.
Okay. Let's start that over again.
I could see, like, after all the events of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Horus is there in, like, the crater where the tower once was, and over the next 100 years, he'll begin reconstructing it piece by piece alone.
Oh, his tower.
He could
Like
also
Wall-E.
be like, right, or he could be like, all right, no more. Like the time for fun is over, and he picks up a weapon and it's like,
and
No more
slowly
game.
walks off screen.
right. Is Dark Reese still inside normal Reese, just suffering as he watches Reese do normal non-edgy stuff?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's really funny. I hope-
Sorry, Misty, if you can't join with your controller, you might just have to play the keyboard. I have no solution for you.
I imagine Reese as a character, as he enters his teens, is going to have to really grapple with this darkness inside of him that he knows is there.
Yeah. I'm sure that's not the last we've seen of Dark Reese. I imagine it's easier for Dark Reese to like escape now, right? Like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation.
Right.
You can't choose
He
that profile because it's tied to that controller that you had for a few seconds.
It's like Reese, the only way is to dip into the darkness. He's like, no, it's like it's too dark. You gotta do it. You have to become Dark Reese just for a little bit. We need your help.
Adult Reese knows how to like control his powers
Whoa, right.
and bring
You
out
can't
the
choose a profile
darkness.
because it's
Right.
a controller profile.
He's the master of the darkness and the light.
Choose a
Man,
different
that's
profile.
awesome.
It's so much fun to think about these characters.
Yeah, use a different profile.
Why does Uncle Hedge Farmer,
Just go to new.
or what does he think of his edgy phase?
I think Uncle Hedge Farmer would be pretty understanding.
He looks at him like how Shovel Knight looks when or like how he looks at Shovel Knight when he's digging with his hand on his chin. Right? No, he's fine. I'm sure Hedge Farmer went through a phase too.
That's what Edge Farmer is.
Right. How far before in the timeline does Spectre of Torment and King of Cards take place? Does Spectre of Torment take place like 5 days before Shovel of Hope, or a year? Or what?
We said like a few weeks or something.
I don't choose a CPU. I think you pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I don't remember we ever said.
I don't think it says in the game, but just like internally, just to try and like make sense of it all. We said like, I don't know, like a few months or weeks or something.
Right, it's not. It couldn't be as long as a year, but it's not as short as like a week.
Time is like passing, the order is growing. Enough time for people to become wary of danger on the horizon,
Right.
but not enough to do anything about it yet.
Cool, you ready? Don't press that button. Everything okay?
Someone says, I miss Waz. I can never catch the streams anymore.
Hey, Louie. Yeah, I
Waz
streamed
is
really late.
nocturnal. Like an owl.
Okay, don't press that button.
Hootie was.
That was the... I'm going to choose a CPU to play with. Okay. You good?
The match begins! Does the background music play in the locations naturally, or is Bard always there following the knights around?
No, I don't think Bart's fits in there.
That music's not really there.
That's like the music you imagine in your head.
That's Shovel Knight, right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at this thunderstorm of nightmare. Sorry.
How did every hedge brother plus Reese live in that tiny house? Well,
Plus Reese. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean-
big basement.
yeah, and I mean, I think also they kind of have like a humble life, right? So I'm not sure they had that much of a choice, but it's an honest life.
A lot of
Hedge farming.
residential areas in the Shovel Knight universe are pretty, like, cozy, I would say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And also, we could go back in 3D space as far as like miles and miles.
Yeah, it's a tube that extrudes forever.
Is the tower in the dig trailer the power of or is it a different tower? That's a good question. That's a really super good question. And our dig in pocket dungeon canon? Yes.
Alright, who should I play as?
And Showdown, also canon.
Showdown's also canon.
Enchantress is really hard to play as. Because Misty has to use the controller or the keyboard. Don't press that button. Stop pressing that button. So this will be a good handicap for fighting against someone who doesn't have their ideal layout.
Green Chambers.
Oh.
What happened to Ledge Farmer after he got super bashed by King Knight?
He recovered. He's fine.
I read he flew home.
He got bashed all the way to a different planet. And at first he was like really confused and sad, but now he's making the most of it.
Hail our king! King Ledge finally. He's like, oh, I don't know about this. What is your next decree, Outlord?
Eventually, he learns to confront his fears and embraces his new life.
I'm gonna
Builds
die.
a rocket ship and comes back home and confronts his whole hedge family.
Oh, right. You got a bit.
That's my hedge cannon, anyways.
Your hedge. Boom. Wait, no, go. Middle fingers. All right, good games. Man, I hope the controller issue isn't just with everybody. Let's find out. All right, next up is Star Fox Gaming YouTube. Star Fox Gaming YT. Oh wait, we gotta get through all this. Oh, I should have. Oh, I did it. All right, let's invite the next person. Good games, Misty. It's fun. Remote play with Star Fox Gaming YT. Interrupting their dinner. They don't deserve to eat. They're bad guys.
Well, I can't believe these have been out for a year.
What's that, Sean?
I said I can't believe these have been out for a year.
I know. I'm floating.
Oh,
It hasn't been a year.
It's been like more than a year for us, you know? Like, we weren't really actively working on this game for a while before it came out.
Sean, can you possibly speak up or get closer to your mic or something?
Yeah, sorry, here. Is that better?
That's
I can
better,
move my
yeah.
mic closer.
Are you able to join Star Fox Gaming? No, not with keyboard. I don't know. You can play with keyboard if you want, but I don't know why the controller shit's not working.
How can the economy withstand the constant inflation of gold when every pile of dirt an enemy drops gold?
Here, try your
that's
controller now.
not true. Because when you leave and come back, the enemy won't drop gold again.
Here, hold on.
Right.
Try your
if
controller
you
now.
killed me, I would drop like whatever money's in my wallet. Like
Right.
$20.
But then if I kill you again, then you won't drop anything.
The dirt is a little weird. But I don't know, it's like medieval times. Everything hasn't been like fully colonized yet. You can just
You
see some
can't.
gold sitting there and be like, oh, I'm lucky. Look what I found.
Do you have a second controller? Can you plug in a second controller?
Man, that's crazy.
It says I have controller 1 and you have controller 2. This just worked last time, man. I'm not sure what the deal is. Oh, I have an idea, actually. Here, I have 2 controllers. You be controller 1, and I'll be 2. Okay, yeah, you try.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Tinker Knight is a good boy who joined the order without reading the part in the contract about it being evil. Yeah, that's pretty much true. What would Shovel Knight X look like? Well, I imagine it would look like a cool, futuristic, edgy Super Nintendo version of Shovel Knight.
With slopes.
Would everything be a robot in Shovel Knight X? I mean, no, right? Because in Mega Man, everything's a robot because everything was a robot. So you would just be like a cooler, more edgy knight. What?
Yeah,
and
both on
maybe
controller no one now. I had it set to be. Maybe it's just got unplugged.
maybe the names of the bosses, they couldn't be something knight anymore, right? You'd have to change it. You'd have to change the naming convention.
commands now. Like Mega Man.
Right. Or you would do something like more descriptive, right? It would be like toxic farmer.
Right.
You'd have like as an adjective and then some job. Yeah, sounds cool. Can't wait for Shovel Knight X. Does King Knight's mom become Queen Pridemore? No, I don't think that's how the monarchy works in that specific situation.
It's not how monarchy works.
I think she becomes I think she stays a duchess.
She keeps her title, yeah.
Duchess of she'd be King Knight's mom, Duchess of Pridemore.
If she got together with King Pridemore, though, she could be Queen Pridemore.
King Pridemore. Yeah, they'd have to. Yeah, I guess they'd have to coronate her and everything. But then again, King Pridemore knows all about that.
What's everyone's favorite dessert? Mine is rice pudding.
Your
that's
favorite
a good
dessert of
one.
all time is rice
Yes.
pudding.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a good
More
one.
than like tiramisu.
Yes.
More
Oh,
than
that's a good one too.
more than like really good.
It's
Creme
it's a
brulee.
treat growing up. And I have very fond memories.
Okay.
It's like in Ratatouille, when Ratatouille's favorite food is ratatouille.
Don't you mean the food critics?
You heard me.
Okay. I'm getting better. I think my cable was just bad there. Let's try this.
What's Polar Knight's favorite dessert?
Snow cones.
Nah, dude, he probably hates snow cones, right?
I don't know.
Like, I'm tired of snow cones. He says pass the salt, so that means that he's fond of seasoning. Maybe
He likes salted caramel.
he likes salt. We know that. Maybe he likes salted caramel.
Yeah,
'Cause he likes
he's leaning to
salt.
salted caramel mochas.
So stupid.
I could see Polar Knight being a connoisseur of different like fudges and taffies.
Are we both?
Fudges and taffies.
Yeah, you're like, ew, it's like so chewy and gross. But he likes them.
Yeah, he likes them. Who likes black licorice?
Oh man.
He likes black licorice.
Who likes black licorice? Whose favorite is black licorice?
Ooh.
Nobody.
That's always somebody's favorite, right? Like Morgan Geyer loves black licorice.
Ellen's mom used to like black licorice. Actually, she liked her favorite candy was Mike and Ike's that you let sit for a year.
Oh yeah, get real nice and hard.
Does Mr. Hat drink coffee or tea? It's tea, right?
No, it's coffee. He says it. He says something about it in Showdown.
It's teacups, but there's coffee in it. That's
Yes,
what it is.
yes, it's a teacup, and he dips. He says, "Oh, the match is over. Time for a quick sit and a hot sip, or something like that." And he says, "Now, where did I leave my coffee bag?" Where did I leave my coffee bag?
You know, I just love looking at this beautiful scrolling background.
Yeah, reminds me of Mega Man. What's Baz's favorite dessert?
Something like extreme, probably.
I was gonna say push pop.
Why?
I'm not sure.
whatever it is, it's
you
like
guys see me?
fully
Or no?
loaded with like extra toppings.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Baz like combines all the flavors at Yogurtland and like sticks his hand in the toppings
Can you guys
Right.
hear me at all?
and just grabs all of them.
Sean?
He loves licorice because it looks like ropes.
And then they like weigh his frozen yogurt and they're like, that'll be $40. And he's like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, he put all the toppings together at Yogurtland.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
I think
Plague Knight definitely
I
likes
can't get
Pop
this to work.
Rocks.
No.
So, doing everything I can, and it worked in testing, but it's not.
Well, hey, you just do some story mode or something.
Yeah, we could do story mode. That'd be fun.
You can play as Puma, I guess.
I can hear you. You do sound a little quiet. I don't know what my favorite dessert is.
You know, like somewhere deep inside.
I guess I'd really have to search my feelings.
He likes it. It doesn't have to be like traditionally sweet, you know. Your favorite
Right.
dessert is like
I know rice pudding.
yours
I
could
know
be
you're-
like yours could be cereal if you wanted.
Whoa. No, that's pushing it too far. But yeah, you could have it for whatever you want.
Okay, can you guys hear? Can they hear me? Why is the mic so low? I don't understand.
Wow.
Um,
What Shovel Knight characters like to eat noodles, and is it any character's favorite food?
Whoa.
Mole Knight probably likes just like a regular old cup of ramen.
I think we said that Donovan liked noodles.
What?
But
Why?
Spectre Knight can't. But Spectre Knight can't eat them anymore because he likes them. You think Mole Knight likes noodles? What do you think he likes on his noodles? Or what kind of noodles are we talking about?
That's a great question.
Like spaghetti on a plate, or like a bowl of ramen?
okay, is that better? Can stream hear me? Can you guys hear
When
me?
I hear noodles, I think of like
guys
ramen
hear
or
me?
udon, definitely. But that might just be because of where I live.
Yeah, if I said we're going out for noodles, and then I took you to like an Italian
An Italian
pasta,
place.
it'd be really weird. Yeah,
I'd be like, all right, nice, good job,
right,
good prank.
right.
Can you guys not hear me at all? What's going on?
Well, this is a gray square.
Can you guys hear me? No?
Uh-oh.
You guys there?
Hey,
Okay, Discord's working.
I can hear you.
Crazy. Seems like.
No.
So, you guys should sign off and say goodbye to everybody because they can't hear me.
What?
I can't.
Can everyone hear us right now? Still?
The stream can still hear us.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me try one more thing.
Was Gray Square was. Does anyone besides Propeller and Plague have a significant other? Who's Propeller's significant other? You say that? I can see you. I can see you, Woz. Now. You are no longer a gray square. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you, but you're a little quiet.
Quiet?
Oh yeah, you were louder when you... Right then.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
I can.
Great. Can the stream hear me? Why did the audio change? I like I'm gonna lose my mind. This is so ridiculous.
Woz, they can hear you.
Nick Wozniak, professional streamer.
I can see you, I can hear you.
Does
Does Treasure Knight's dead wife count as a romantic partner? Only in our head canons.
okay.
Treasure Knight should get a head cannon, by the way.
Definitely.
In addition to his arm cannons.
Cool. I guess we can play.
Yay! Woo! Woo!
This is why you test everything many, many times. That was a long load time.
I can't believe that the floor doesn't like move around during this.
Because it does in the boss fight.
Oh yeah, but you can't play the multiplayer.
Yeah. Would have to be totally different though.
Magnet Manesi.
It's fun
Plus,
to
are
make
you
all
player
the
1 or
stages.
2?
I am shoveling.
Yeah, it was fun to make these stages, wasn't it? So interesting compared to making a single player. Striking a balance between the stages being wacky and normal. Trying to get the scrolling stages represented and like making stuff that felt Shovel Knighty without it being like too complex.
Yeah. The task is still mostly the same, right? Like you're creating an arena that has lots of good possibilities for interesting actions and conflicts.
Gotcha.
You're like doing the same thing, but it's definitely lots different.
Yeah.
Instead of one answer, 2 or 3, there's like
That's
ideally
scary.
like infinite.
Right. You really want to like not over design stuff. Less is more, like really a lot in these stages.
Yeah. also has to be something that 20 characters could successfully navigate without like getting caught somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Does the Valley know the Earth is round? Or no? I think they probably, since people from another planet visit, I think everyone knows about planets and celestial bodies and stuff.
Who said there was a brand? It's Shovel Knight World.
Well, no, then someone asked that. Is it round or some other weird shape? I always assumed it was spherical. There are like moons and celestial bodies in the background that are round. So I assumed
Honestly, I kind of thought Shovel Knight lived on a flat Earth. I've never really thought about it. Well, it's because it's like a 2D game. It's like flat.
Oh no, Spider Knight, why?
But I guess there are other planets.
Well, flat Earth. Other planets, right?
Just that theirs is flat and only theirs.
Gotcha. You disconnect? Star Fox disconnect? You still there?
Looks like we got ourselves a rage quit.
You there? You get it. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there.
Has anyone beat you yet?
Sorry,
Juan?
Star Fox. We'll get it better next time. Last time people played with controllers and everything. It was cool.
was the Lich Yard originally a graveyard? Wow.
It was called Graveyard first.
The first bird, no.
Village of Death.
Playthrough.
About TMX. Whoa, is it going to be Crash Bandicoot? That would be amazing as the next Smash character. That would make me just as happy as Darth Vader. Those are my top two.
Wait, is 4 o'clock when it's happening?
Some real insight
We
into
gotta get off pretty
your
soon.
state of
We're gonna
mind.
leave Anyway.
How about you, Alec?
I just want more Nintendo characters.
You keep saying Tony Hawk, and it can't be a Nintendo character, so...
Yeah. Metal
Why can't
Slug,
it be?
Tank would be cool. A Metroid would be cool. Tony
would be
Hawk,
fun.
Bubbles from Clue Land. I got a lot of
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You heard me. Clue Land's a cool game. Balloon Fighter from Balloon Fight. I had like that. Some more Zeldas. That'd be neat. Skull Kid would be fun. It's like a beloved design. Could use some more Zelda enemies.
Yeah, what Link? Link's Awakening Link. That's what we were saying.
That would be the worst one. Another
be-
Link.
That'd
And
be
he's
so
like,
funny. And then one more Link that's barely different.
I would just love to be like a Goron or Zora or something, or Deku. There's like so many cool Zelda characters, but all the Smash ones are like anime.
How about that
humans.
sexy fish one?
I
Prince, something.
I want to be all the weird Zelda enemies. And I don't know, that seems pretty comprehensive. What was that, like 8 characters?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, let's see. What should I do? Dragon armor? Good answer.
Does the Cube of Zorix have any lore behind it? It definitely does.
More than you'll ever.
We are definite. That's not the last you've seen from the Cube of Zorix. Your dragon armor is so cool. Yeah, who is Zorix? And what's up with that cube? Those are some questions that we probably would address. Man, this game is so cool.
You're fairy!
Crash, Darth Vader.
How do you make the wibbly wobbly armor happen?
You gotta be green.
Alright, cool. Was that those two? That's good. Good games, Fubu. Is there anybody else, Celia? Maybe one more?
What led
One
up,
more. Yeah, Louise said view the person.
what led up to the robot revolt Tinker Knight escaped from in King of Cards? I don't know, I guess he was just trying to make robots. And they gained sentience. And started attacking. There could be a whole game about that.
Tinker of Torment.
Tinker of Torment.
Alright, we got a next person, and it is Fresh Knight. Ready, Fresh Knight?
I am also really hungry. Code Fox up. What do you feel like eating? I want the habit.
Don't have it.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a million years.
I've had the habit twice.
In your life?
Yeah, the first
yeah.
one was at that party where it was free
Oh.
with the food truck.
I can't believe we can get 2 controllers, but not.
And the second time, we were in Valencia.
Well, you can't open your shift tab menu and click the controllers and stuff. It just seems like you could.
Who rules the Burger Kingdom now, since King Burger's technically gone? Nature.
The true King Birder.
I don't think he was the tallest.
And he wasn't even that tall.
He's the same size, he just has a cloak.
Yeah. He just floated higher.
Really makes you think.
I'm not sure. And what do you have to do to rule the Birder Kingdom? Yeah.
Oh, my chance.
This was one of my favorite stages.
Yeah, this one's really cool.
that little tower over on the left, and like the spacing between the big scary gaps is a lot of fun.
It's just fun to have a stage that's just some platforms.
No! The Q of Zorks betrayed me.
That alcove on the right, you can have a lot of shenanigans in.
Yeah, it seemed like, are we gonna keep that? Is it just gonna be like that?
It's online? That was made
For a little bit, I remember thinking maybe there should be like some kind of catwalk above everything. You can like go from the right up to the top and over the back to the left.
Yeah, I remember that. But it ruins the space over up on the upper left where you could fly around and stuff.
Yeah.
Done.
The alcove on the right used to be much more narrow. Like polar, like could barely fit in there.
I'm sure it was just whatever the doorway is from the tower hub initially. Which is probably 3 tiles or 4.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude, I'm starving right now. I gotta cook my stuff in the fridge so it goes bad. Having steak tonight.
Oh, nice. Oh, you got a burger? Nice. Yeah, what fairy did you choose in your playthrough if you chose a fairy? Was the fairy glade really just a dream?
I
that
really
happened.
wonder how people actually interact with that feature. Like, do you think when you see that,
3 seconds left. I
do
pulled
you
out.
Google it? You're like, what fairy do I choose? Oh no. Do you just pick one?
I mean, when I play a game, I usually try to do it with no looking anything up for the first playthrough.
I feel like
So
I
I
would
would-
Google the fairy glade. I would be, I would be very bewildered.
Yeah, I would probably look at the hints, and I would maybe try to figure it out. And then before I finished the game, or before I moved on from it, I might look everything up to see if I missed anything.
Let's go. Where should we go? Here? Or close?
We chose the rat fairy, Mona, all good choices.
There is no wrong choice. That's the thing about the game. It's the fairy glade.
That's true. Those frickin' fairy glade lines, just the magma, that thing that you wrote, that was like the very, very last thing that we would do. And the King of Cards script was such a nightmare monster because it was so huge. And we had to come up with like 35 different lines, one for each fairy. Oh, it's the fairy of this, how something. And then that little thing from Adam Lieber to say, and I just remember going through it and being like, there's just, please could these just all be done?
Yeah. There's a lot of dialogue in King of Cards.
Yeah, but it's all so good. We agonized over like every single line of it.
Oh no! This is how every bird is welcome at you. There's a lot of stuff being said. Wait, I lost my charge.
Will Plague of Shadows get its solo release? I don't know, man. I'd stay tuned on that one. Yeah, it would be good to have the whole set complete, definitely. Is the moon thing and King Knight riding a buggy going to be used in the future? King Knight riding a buggy? Is that? I mean, that sounds awesome.
What?
I don't know.
I think those are like ideas or stuff during interviews because they're saying nonsense during interviews. The moon, like we cut the moon. Right.
It's definitely ain't the last you heard of the moon.
Moon's coming back in a big way.
Moon's coming back.
I really wanted it to be
sometimes you
that
think it waits.
when
Right,
you
those two?
beat King of Cards,
Game freshman.
you go to like a special world, just like in like Mario World, you go to like
Right.
the star, the special world or whatever. And this, it would be on the moon. It would be like a very limited number of stages, and they're all like really weird or like really hard or
Guys.
something.
We gotta go.
Oh, we have to go?
Yep.
It's
Time for the-
time for the Keeleys. Well, hey,
Oh my gosh.
All right, thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being awesome. We will be back another time on Tuesday. Sorry, we didn't do a Tuesday stream because this was planned as our like anniversary anniversary stream. You should go get Kingdom Cards if you already have Treasure Trove.
It's on sale.
It's already
Yep.
in your library. Yeah, and it's on sale apparently.
It's 25% off on Steam for 1 day only. So it ends at tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific
1 day
Standard
only.
Time. So if you don't have it, go pick it up.
Hurry, hurry. Wow.
And it's
Happy
Kingdom
anniversary, everyone.
Oh.
Shovel Knight. What a
That was
crazy
great.
bunch of games this is.
We love you. See you later. Have a good one.
Thank you. Stay safe.